Welcome back to my channel. My name is Nayri, also known as Wedding Fashion Expert. This week we are talking about a subscriber requested topic, what to expect cost-wise for the wedding dress, accessories, and alterations. Before we dive into this week's topic, please be sure to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, let me know if there is a topic, a question, anything you'd like me to create a video on for you. I am here for you, guiding you along the way leading up to your special day. For those of you that are new to my channel, welcome. I am so honored that you have found me. I am, of course, a wedding fashion expert, stylist, buyer, wear so many different hats at LOVELLA Bridal, located in Los Angeles, California. For daily content, please be sure to follow us on Instagram at LOVELLA Bridal, at LOVELLA Plus, and at Wedding Fashion Expert. And be sure to hit the follow button on TikTok at LOVELLA Bridal and at Wedding Fashion Expert. When it comes to determining how much to spend on your wedding dress and what to expect for the accessories and the alterations, this is a very personal thing for each individual because there is so much price variation, quality variation, style variation when it comes to wedding dresses. The average wedding dress is really starting at around $1,800 for a brand new dress that has great quality, fit. You really are going to invest somewhere around $1,800. Can you get a dress that's less expensive? Yes, it will have less detail, it will have less structure, less fabric overall. Those are the things that determine a price of a gown. So the amount of material being used, the type of material being used, where it is manufactured, the amount of boning and internal structure that it has. Is the lace hand sewn or is it a piece of fabric of lace that's less expensive? So these are the things that determine the cost of a dress. So as you can imagine, the cost of the dress can vary depending on your appetite. That's what it really comes down to. What is your appetite for style, quality? What type of look do you want to have on wedding day? So when it comes to that, part of determining the cost of the dress is going to be going into bridal stores, seeing what the dollar buys you so that you're able to determine a cost that you're willing to invest into your dress. The same thing goes for your veil. When it comes to the veil, there are different qualities of material, different widths of the tulle. That's really important to consider because if you have a really narrow veil and a wide train, it doesn't look good. It looks like you bought a cheaper veil. So again, cost being invested into the veil is totally personal. I personally recommend budgeting anywhere from $500 to about $1,000 for the veil. At around $600 to $800 is really the sweet spot, especially if you want a long cathedral veil. That's what I'm really referring to. I recommend cathedral veils because it finishes the complete look of the dress. I will link for you below a video to watch on picking veils and why I encourage you to go with a particular style. And I also talk about the pricing of the veils in that video as well. So I think you will find that helpful. I have created a video for wedding dresses and what the dollar buys you and prices. So I will also link that for you below as well so that you can kind of see on video what it looks like. But in person is where you're really going to determine what the price, quality, fit, fabric really looks like so that you can determine a price point for your dress, for your veil, and then also for the other accessories. So earrings, jewelry, things of that sort. We have a specific accessory designer in store for earrings and headpieces. We have Maria Elena headpieces, and I personally love their earrings. The average price point on their earrings are anywhere from about $200 or so up to about $500 to $600. Now they are all Swarovski crystal, made of rhodium, so they never tarnish. It's meant to be an heirloom piece to pass down for generations to come. I particularly love their earrings because they double side them. So the earring has crystal front to back, kind of like the earring that I'm wearing. It goes all the way around. So it's a finished product front to back. So whether your hair is up or the earring happens to flip, it is beautifully finished from front to back, which is so lovely. I also recommend really investing into your jewelry pieces for wedding day, because that is a component that you can re-wear after wedding day. I wear the earrings that Maria Elena makes to so many formal events all the time, so it's not just for wedding attire. I think that it is truly worth the investment to invest into your jewelry pieces. Now, when it comes to alterations, the average cost of alterations are about $1,000. I will also link for you below some things to consider in the alteration process. I've made previous videos on that, just an additional resource for you to consider. Something to note when it comes to alterations, dresses are not going to come perfectly fit to you. This is a unique article of clothing that you've never worn before, right? Unless it's your second wedding and you're familiar with it. But if it's your first time going through it, these gowns require being tailored. So it'd be taking in the body, the hem, because oftentimes the length is too long unless you're the perfect height and you get away with not paying for a hem. Lucky you. Also, the bustle. The bustle is when you gather the train for the reception so that you're able to move freely, dance, and enjoy the party. If you have a long sleeve or anything that's being tailored, any modifications of closing the neckline, alterations will cost you more. So no matter how much you spent on the dress, right? Whether it's $2,000, $3,000, $8,000, whatever you've spent on the dress, your alterations are going to cost you about $1,000. That's the going rate these days. And the $1,000 includes taking in the body, the hem, and the bustle. Give or take. Every seamstress is going to do things a little bit differently. It also depends on like how complicated the hem is. Some hems may cost more than others. Is it 1 layer? Is it 8 layers? Those also determine the cost as well. So I'm giving you a ballpark figure, but it is subject to change. A common misconception is when you take in a dress or let out the dress, you are being charged based on the amount of fabric that's being taken in or let out. It doesn't matter how much fabric's being taken in or how much is being let out. You are paying for opening and closing of the seams. However much fabric they take, they take. So don't think that if a dress comes too big or too small can be an issue because there may not be fabric to let out. You'd rather have it be big because the option is to have it be taken in. If there isn't enough fabric to let out and it's too small on you, the best solution there is to create a corset back, which costs you a little bit more in alterations, but at least the dress will fit you. So all in all, the pricing of all of this, the only thing that's pretty stable is the alteration fee. That's a more or less fixed fee. Yes, some people can get it for less than that, but I would tell all brides to budget $1,000 for the alterations just in case. You just never know as things get closer to the wedding, how your body is going to respond to stress and things of that sort. In terms of the accessories, all on you how much you're willing to invest. In terms of the dress, all on you in terms of how much you're willing to invest, and also your appetite. What do you like and what do you not like when you see it in person? It's definitely great to get context, to see things in person. Watching and looking at prices online, photos, even the video I made, it's very difficult to understand what the dollar is truly buying you. So if you wanted to wait to be in store to determine the investment on some of these things and to decide how much you're spending, I truly encourage you to do that. The last thing I will encourage you to think about is, yes, you are wearing the dress just once, but your photos are lasting a lifetime. So I have a lot of brides that say, I would spend more money on a purse because I carry it daily. I don't want to spend this much on the dress because I'm only wearing it once. You might be wearing it once, but it is in all the photographs that you put in your home. It's how you look, it's what you're wearing, it's the memories that you're creating. So truly pick a dress, regardless of cost. If the cost is amazing, fantastic, but I want you to pick a dress that you feel the most beautiful and confident and excited to marry your person in. I hope you found this video helpful. For more videos and tips like these, please be sure to tune in every Wednesday, 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and I will see you in next week's video.